Hello everyone, and welcome to the lecture on the delete statement. In this lecture, we're going to learn how to use the delete statement to delete rows of a table. So to delete rows in a table, you can use the delete statement as follows. You basically just say delete from the table you want to delete from, and then you can actually have a where condition to specify what you're going to do. So let's go ahead and break this down step by step. So first, you specify the table where you want to delete in the delete from clause. So you say delete from, then specify the table. Second, you specify which row to delete by using the condition in the where clause. If you omit that where clause, then all the rows in the table are going to be deleted. So if you just type in delete from table, it'll delete all the rows. Again, to delete the rows in a table, you just use the delete statement like this. So, continuing on, the delete statement returns the number of rows deleted. If no rows are deleted, the delete statement is just going to return a 0. So you'll know how many rows were deleted after you run your query or your delete statement. So let's go ahead and see some examples in PostgreSQL. It's pretty basic to get the hang of, but let's go ahead and hop to pgadmin and open up a SQL editor there. Okay, so here we are at SQL Editor. I'm going to go ahead and mess around with the link table that we've been playing with. You can use any table for this, but the link table is the one where these examples are actually going to work. Now the delete statement is pretty straightforward, so you shouldn't have any problem understanding it at this point in the course. So here I've selected everything from link, so we can take a look at it. And let's go ahead and just try to delete anything that starts a B. So we'll say delete anywhere where the name column value starts with a B, a capital B that is. So we'll say delete from link, so delete from the table name, and then you have your where statement for some sort of condition. And we'll say where name, like, and we'll just have it begin with a B, so we have that wildcard in there. Remember how to use that. So let's go ahead and run that. And so you'll notice it'll say query returned successfully 2 rows affected. So it'll tell you how many rows it actually deleted. That's what it means by affected. So all you had to say was delete from the table name and then some sort of where condition. So if again we select everything from link, we go ahead and run that, you'll notice now I don't have anything that started with a B in the name column. So it deleted all those rows. And that's basically all there is to it as far as using the delete statement. If you actually want to return the rows instead of just returning the number of rows, you can do that using a returning statement. So we've seen a returning statement before, but let's show you how to use it with a delete from before we end the lecture. So I'm going to do a simple example again. Let's go ahead and delete that a.com entry. So I'm going to say delete from link, and then we'll say where name, we'll go ahead and say equal to A. So we don't want it to be like A, because we don't want to delete Amazon or anything. We just want to delete www.a.com, that row. So I put in the condition, and then I'm also going to put in returning, and I can request which columns to return. So I could request something like URL, name, etc. If I just put an asterisk, it'll return all the columns for the row that was deleted. So if I go ahead and run this, it returns the row that was deleted. So here I've seen this row is now been removed from my link table. So just to make sure that it was deleted, if I select everything from link, run it, notice I don't have that A row there anymore. Okay, so that's really all there is to it for delete. If you want to check out some more complicated delete statements like using values from another table, you can go ahead and reference the documentation for that. Okay, thanks everyone, and I'll see you at the next lecture.